Hello, welcome back to another video. Today it is a social race because it's actually the last or second to last. There might be one more race in WR, just because obviously the season ended and they're just doing this just to get another race in, keep people racing until the new game basically. So yeah, Zandvoort, if people don't realise, is one of my best tracks. I really do like it. And obviously, well, not obviously, if we win this race, then we go 3 for 3 in league racing around here. And that means, obviously, every single race I've raced around Zandvoort I've won in league racing. So, gonna go for 3 4 3 and see what we can do. But in the background is Q1, my first Q1 run. Very crucial to get the ball rolling in quali with a good lap. And just ultimately build the confidence, just build good confidence. So yeah, into turn one, pretty nice. A little bit under the limit, but like I say, this is our first lap in the session. Just gotta build it up slowly, and yeah, just confidence will come later on. Because I'm pretty confident I'm getting through Q1 and Q2. Yeah, we've just got to do our best, like I say. First sector 7-7, pretty decent. Missing that apex slightly. Not a fully clean lap, just good enough. Doing what we need to do. Just making sure it's on the limit as much as possible. Doesn't matter too much if we miss an apex here and there. So yeah, 2-5-2 into the last sector. Very nice rotation through there, and up to the final corner, very sweeping, canvas to the inside slightly, and then this massive banking. We're going to stick to the inside, let it run out a little bit, out to the line. It is going to be a 7.938, and that sticks us first in Q1, and actually stayed first in Q1, so that was quite nice. In the background is actually my first new set of tyres on the Q2 time.
Oh my
Q2 run. And honestly, no way to put it, this lap was just shit. So yeah, pretty embarrassing lap there. We actually went a tenth slower than what we did in Q1 with better grip. Yeah, not sure what happened in that lap, just, yeah, is what it is. But now, we have to get this one together, otherwise we will be out. So we're going to go into turn 1. Sending it in nicely, getting to the apex, carrying good speed. Very important not to scrub off any speed. I'd rather miss the apex slightly and carry more speed than hit the apex and lose a lot of minimum speed. Through these sweepers then, up to the first sector. What's it going to be? 6-8 first sector, pretty good. Through the sweeping right, again, very nicely there. So far it's been a very good lap. A little bit early on the turn in there. Not perfect, lost a few hundredths I think. And yeah, out wide, good exit. As this has been a pretty good lap so far. 47.0 into the last sector. Very nice through there, once again good rotation. Getting it back as well to straighten up the exit. And now into the final corner. Just keep the lap together as we do nicely. Nothing special, just bring it home. Up to the line then. This should safely see us through, and it does. Up into P1. Yeah. A 10th clear of anyone, so yeah, very happy with that. Very good lap. As Thomas just about gets within a 10th of us, so yeah, we're topped Q1, topped Q2. Now it's just pretty much about seeing what you can do in Q3 and hopefully go for a P1 in all 3 sessions. Because it means nothing if you get P1 in Q1, P1 in Q2, and then P10 in Q3. 3. So yeah, we're obviously going to do our best to get pole. It's going to be quite a hard challenge, obviously, because a lot of quick drivers in here, and a lot of quick drivers on 60 FPS, so straight up disadvantage. But again, we've topped Q1, we've topped Q2, so no saying that we can't top Q3 as well. But first lap on the board, not a very good one, just, yeah, it's a delta to go off, and now we got this is the one, like I say all the time, this is one you got to pull together, and deliver when it matters. Pressure's running the highest at this point, so yeah, you're going to get that shaky leg. But yeah, into turn 1 then, just before the 50 metres, throw the car in. Again, not super close on the apex, just carrying good speed through it, through the mid corner. Just fling it in right, then back to the left. Bit wide, not fully committed on the brakes, but yeah, it'll do. It's not too shabby. Struggled through there in practice. Just struggling with the rotation a little bit, but 6-3 first, I believe that is, and now through these sweepers, not sweepers, these just very quick corners. Through there then, very nicely to the apex, and then out wide, fling it back left. Bit late on power, just looks a little bit under limit for me, for my liking here. 47.0 into the last, so we're not even that much faster than our Q2 time at the moment, so it's not ideal. Into last corner then, Kai Pearson goes to the top with a 5.23, and we're gonna be flying into this last sector now, up to the line. We're not gonna be challenging pole, but where is it gonna sit us? 6.2 sticks a second
not
provisionally.
Even too bad, to be honest.
You see, I say it's
There's
not
just
too
no way
bad.
you can really.
Not too bad. But in the end, Thomas pips us. So same with Istvan, and we end up P4. Bit of a shame that I couldn't get the pole. I would have obviously liked it, but yeah. Ultimately, it's about putting yourself in good positions, and we have done that in this race. So yeah, relatively pleased with that. I can't be too disheartened. But now onto the race start then. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go for the WR Zandvoort social race. Up the inside already, getting purchased off the line of Istvan Pukki on the softer compound. Good racing up the inside, no contact, and we get that position off him pretty comfortably. Send it in a little bit deep just to deter him from sending it back up our inside, but we get that move done pretty well. And now we got 2 medium runners up ahead in Kai and Thomas. We are gonna just settle into the race and just do our best to just get in a rhythm, basically, because I didn't do any race laps, so these are the first ones I'm doing. So yeah, again, it's just about building that confidence, building that rhythm on the higher fuel load. When the car snaps, it snaps a lot harder from you. I don't want to know where Istvan went on the hard compound. Not sure what happened to him. Maybe got in a bit of an incident, but yeah, ultimately that's not what we're worried about. So yeah, a few stabs at the steering wheel there, just struggling a little bit with the balance at the moment. And also something you might hear me say, I had a very big issue in this race. I was not able to attack the front two. Not that I really wanted to, anyway, but I had a very, very small amount of fuel. Just, you see at lap 6 we're lifting well before the corner, just to save fuel, otherwise we aren't going to be able to make it to the end, basically. So yeah, that's a bit of an issue we have in this race right now, but again, it's good to
His Romus doing?
Good to manage a race in different ways. Like here we have an issue with fuel, so it's what I would do to combat that, and yeah, just work ways around it to still be in the fight for the win and come the end of the race. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. By lap 6 we're looking pretty good. Pace is looking very strong. Nearly hitting the back of Kai there actually, so a little bit of a mistake from me. But now on to lap 7. This is where I was like, okay, let's just mount a little bit of an attack, put some ERS on, just see what's going on, see how hard Kai's going to defend it, and see how reluctant Thomas is to let me go. And yeah, that pretty much sealed the deal. Kai used ERS, he wanted to be second, Thomas overtook, so yeah, that just proved to me that they are not willing to just swap down to 3rd place where we are right now. But yeah, that's valuable information that I just took in that situation, and yeah, it's very useful. On to lap 12 then. By this point the pit window's starting to open, and I didn't expect this, but Kai actually
No, he doesn't. He doesn't pit. It's next lap. That's me being stupid. You see, he overtakes Thomas, and I did think, okay, if he's overtaking while using a bit of battery, surely he's coming close to a pit stop. So by this point, I was just running a few basic numbers, I guess, through my head, like how many laps can I go further, and then catch him back up on newer hards. So yeah, he peels into the pit lane as we're going to continue on being aware of Duncan from behind, and see what Thomas's pace is like, and if we are feeling a little bit quicker, just take over the lead and control it ourselves. But my main priority, especially around here, was by the time it comes to pit stops, I want to be ahead. I want to be controlling the strategy. I want to be just in the front seat rather than following Thomas and letting him choose what to do. So by lap 15 now, we are going to go on a little bit of an attack here, just to feel what clear air is like, as well as I just want to control my own race, just see what we can do in the clear air, and Kai is, and that is not a good start. I don't know if you saw, but Thomas actually really struggled in clear air, getting used to the whole balance of the car, because clear air to dirty air is very different, obviously. So that's what we're going to try and skip the process of and get used to it straight away. Whether I can do that, I don't know, but we're going to give it a good try, and it turns out we didn't. It was very hard. Used about 30% of our battery just to solidify a little bit of pace. And yeah, by this point I'm thinking, right, we've gone a long way. I need to start thinking of a pit stop. This is a perfect situation. No one behind that train to start blocking me, and yeah, we're going to come out and completely fresh air and about 4 lap younger tyres. So you see Thomas pushing his ear, so he's going to go for one more, and we actually peel into the pit lane. Getting a warning there, I'm not sure really what for, but it is what it is. Drove a really clean race up until now, and we shouldn't hopefully get another one. But you see there on the mini-map, bottom left, that's Kai Pearson. That is Kai Pearson going through. There's Duncan, and we are emerging about 2.5 seconds behind, which honestly isn't too much for a 4-lap overcut. I will fully take only losing 2 to 3 seconds. That is very, very good. We should be able to close in that gap once our tyres get up to temperature. We will be losing this lap, but once our tyres, you see it onto 20 already. Once the tyres get up to temperature like they are now, we will be cooking. We will be gaining about 8 tenths a lap, I'm thinking. And by the point they start losing a bit of tyre grip, losing about lateral load, we should have that advantage and start pouncing to get to the front. Thomas actually pitted 1 lap after on lap 18, so he's trying to claw us in a little bit before we get to the front train. But obviously we're trying to go against him, and we're trying to get to the train before he gets to us. Oh man, I got such an issue.
I don't know what I said there. Itch? I don't know, maybe. Could be. Possibly. But yeah, we're really starting to make some inroads into the guys ahead now. With a lot better tyres, and yeah, just up the inside of Jack is the move we're planning into this next one. Get on the throttle, up the inside, not very committed. Jack turns in a little bit. I thought Jack was going to be a little bit more lenient there. Just because of the tyre life, and just because
he just turned.
Just because of the pace we were catching him at. But yeah, he didn't. It's fair play. He can fight for his position. A little bit of an incident, but we move on with it. We get the position at the end of the day. Bit of a punt pass, but yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna report me to the police or something? Like, come on. I'm joking. I don't race like that on purpose. Please don't race like that either.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
As that is an absolute hideous bit of braking application. Leaving his space on the inside there, Sergio Sabrino.
And yeah, not a great move, scrappy, and yeah, we need to really polish up here to mount attack onto these three guys, because he's going to be the quickest guys. And ultimately, just yeah, that just wasn't a very good move. We got it done, yes, but yeah, it wasn't clean. It wasn't very good. Up the inside of Duncan now. Then he doesn't put up too much of a fight as up the inside, just for 50 meters. We get the move done. Easy work. And now we are in a very good position. Up behind Kai on 4-lap newer tyres. Ruben Pedranio, I believe, is on 5-lap older than us, so these two guys ahead. If we do get ahead, then we can maybe start to gap. But an issue is, I have no fuel. I'm really struggling on fuel. Completely underfueled the car. Some people were putting like +3 laps in and stuff like this, and we were putting in like +half. So awful decision. But here we go. Then we're looking for a move onto Kai Pearson. He fights it very fairly, very well. Round the outside, then we need to get this move done to have any chance of just breaking away, and we do. Very nice move there. Very good racing from Kai as well. Good space being left. Very respectful. And now we've got to mount a move onto Ruben Pedranio. I want to get to the back to the racing line ideally, but you see a Kai behind, really starting to push the battery. We notice he's on the left there, so we're going to go to the inside very late. Send it up the inside at just before 50 meters once again, and we get the move done. 2 moves in 2 corners, so absolutely crucial there. Now, do we brake or do we save fuel? This is the question. It's a very good question as well, because what I realised at this point, I'm thinking some numbers through my head. How much fuel can I use per lap to get to the end? And it was nowhere near enough. It was about a lap and a half under. Not lap and a half, sorry. It was about a lap under. So you see me on the throttle here. We're actually lifting a lot, and basically, if I have to lose 2 positions here just to get to the end, that is what I'm gonna do. Ideally, I only lose 1.
I can't lead.
But yeah, if I have to lose 2, then it is what it is. Won't be too pleased about it, obviously, but you gotta bite the bullet. It is what it is.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we just let them both go. A little bit of contact, Thomas out onto the outside curb, but we actually regained the position, so perfect for us there. Not a great play by me. I definitely could have played it better to just lose out to Kai, but Thomas was obviously sniffing an opportunity, being very close, very quick, and yeah, rightly so. But we do end up getting a little, I guess, a little bit fortunate, and now by this point we've just got to save like a madman. We still need to save about half a lap to just make it to the end, because my fuel was draining like crazy. But we have to notice here, we actually made a gap with Kai to the guy behind of Nicholas Longate, because he was coming through the field on newer mediums, and they were just fighting. So it made us just be able to edge out a gap a little bit here. And I was kind of thinking, are our tyres slowly starting to get better than the mediums? See, another big lift into the tough, very slippery chicane. Are our tyres starting to get better? If we made it to this corner over a second, which we are, no we're not, we are not, I was going to really start to push the battery a little bit and see what sort of pace we have. But up the inside of Kai, I thought enough's enough, we've got to just go for it now. We actually have recovered up enough fuel, so yeah, I don't mind taking the lead here, see what our pace is like. And truth be told, pace was awful. It was really bad, really struggling for the balance. We were doing just enough to keep ourselves safe from behind, but the pace, yeah, it was just wasn't what I expected. Just lacking a bit of rear traction, and just, yeah, overall not ideal. But now into this very tricky corner.
Oh my God, I've been complete.
We've been hit out a little bit. Managed to control the car up to the top of the hill now then. into Schleiblack, or whatever it's called, I knew it was crucial to keep the position ahead, because Longe is going to send it in this middle sector. He needs to, because if he gets the move done on Kai, then he's going to have a chance on me. So I thought, right, let's just get this position. Hopefully, Nico sends one up the inside, and we can just drive away basically. And that is exactly what's happened. See it behind. Nico sent it, and now I've seen that instantly and been like, yes, let's get on the battery. This is my chance to just pull a tiny gap to just control this last lap at the pace I want it to be at. So yeah, using battery up until the final corner, send it in, lot of commitment, battery on again, and now we've just got to keep it on all the way up until turn 1, and we've got about a 6 tenths gap, so that is absolutely perfect. Even turned on off before the start finish line, so this is absolutely perfect. And yeah, we just, whatever I seem to do at this track, I just seem to come out winning. So hopefully that continue into the very important next race I do here. But yeah, just very happy the racecraft in here. Just the overall pace at the track, very solid. We still got another 3/4 of a lap to go. But yeah, we're pretty uncontested from behind at the moment, 6.5 tenths. And we're just we're just dialing it back a little bit, just being safe, using no ERS here because we're going to save it for the push to the line, into the last sector then for the last time. It looks like at our most dominant track on the calendar, so today it looks like we're going to pick up another win here, only in a social race, but very hard fought win. A lot of quick guys, a lot of guys that race in tier 1 very regularly, so yeah, very happy with this. Very good race, good pace, good racecraft. A couple of little mistakes here and there, but yeah, you're going to get that here and there. Ultimately very happy, GG to Kai and Longe and Barry, make a recovery. So yeah, next race will actually be PSGL Las Vegas. But yeah, once again, appreciate everyone watching, and yeah, hopefully we can keep this momentum up and see you guys in the next one. Cheers.